out the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly.
It's about 9 AM in Mitcham, the 118 to Brixton. It's full of freedom fighters trying to break out of the system. I watch them like I'm Nixon, a worker or a victim. This place is like an engine, no working like a piston. But catch me rolling with my brothers, cruising through the ends with different faces, different colours. Or maybe catch me laughing with my neighbour in a dinger. I hollered for some food, so I'm picking up my dinner. A London myth, you remember how Oliver wished for a U-turn in life, is why he's Oliver Twist. Silly rabbit, the streets are screaming tricks are for kids. Time is money, if you want it, kindly show me your bids. It's hammer time, you can touch me when I'm cashing it in. I'm saving the grin for any big awards that I win. I'll need me a trim, sharper than the lightning blade that got rid of Rin. Hairline straighter than your car that only takes chip and pin.
Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterflies.
Raising glasses full of scotch on the rocks, all running out of breath as we run from the cots. Man, I could go from Pollard's Hill to the top of the pots, but that depends if I escape from the woes of the block.
He's coming up the gully and the gutter. His dad still lives with his mother, and he ain't got any brothers. Like he don't wanna roll with a cutter. Some boy then move like nutters. Will he ride for his brother's life? All he knows is that it's him that's gotta do it. He's gotta be in job and capable of going through it.
Mashing up the rap game if he doesn't screw it. Up with the girls he talks about it on his music.
And I have to give a shout out to our women. Our mothers break their backs just to keep us in some linen. A woman's more than sex, bro, you don't know how she's feeling. Too many times the fellas overstepped and no one listens. And to all my sisters, look at your hands, see the blisters. You gotta work twice as hard, I hear your whispers. So the real men get up. I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterfly. Straight up the gully and the gutter. The boys in my ends don't start up, best float like the butterflies.